Dear diarrhea, diarrhea full of shit. Just playing along, me, myself, and no one else. Yo, I'm so legit. Man, a little public service announcement. Do not drink chocolate milk. And within like half an hour, drink a glass of water. It doesn't mix. You'd think it would because water is just like, nothing, right? But I mean, it's not bad, but man, my tum tum is not happy. Speaking of tum tum, hey, Kleber, I check the tubes, the grams, and the books every day when I'm home. I would check it like twice a day when I was on the road, maybe once. And oh boy, I noticed your friend, Mrs. Butthead, on like what was that, like a Groupon vacation or something. There's like 5 or 6 couples there. 4 or 5, hell, I don't know. I just scanned. I check her once a week. I generally check her like Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Just so it doesn't like, whatever. I mean, I don't care. I want to see what happens. I want to see, if she gets married, if she gets pregnant. Zooming in, because she's on the list at the bottom, where it says like people you may know. Looks like she might be kind of developing a tum-tum, which makes sense. Actually, I can't talk shit about that. At her age, if she was to do a shotgun wedding or just not get married or just, I don't know how things work, especially these days with like wedding. And like I said, did you get pregnant first? But it's like, well, it was a shoe-in, 2 people know that they're, okay, that's fine. I can't talk shit about that. That's not a happy little accident. That's just, urgency. Or not even necessarily the urgency, but, just, that's fine. And it sounds like maybe that's what she fucking did it. She found her normal looking dude. In that picture, she straight up looks like a pig's asshole. I mean, I don't know what her deal is. The one picture looks filtered to the hilt. I mean, that's not what she looks like. I don't understand that. And there's been a few pictures of her like that before. Like it looks all warped and shit. Oh, that's why I threw up that one picture. I'm not sure if I mentioned her in that. And you're a secret fan, you're listening on every word. Why wouldn't you? That's a good question. You probably don't, but like I said, she's on my list. You're on my list too, Kleber. It's just you don't really do much. You got your business or whatever. Every now and then she'll throw up a picture because she's going through some pretty life-changing events right now. This is the best she's ever lived. I'm gonna go out on a hunch. She's traveling, going on vacations, and she met her, a used car salesman who's paid on commission, is, decent looking boy. She's his gutter princess. Him and her as a couple are like me and Farkles when we become a couple. People look at that and probably think, what the fuck? Can she start a Harley? Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. A girl like that don't bring much to the table. Neither do any girls, really, but some, like you, Kleber, like you have more self-respect. You only start certain Harleys, not every Harley you come across. And actually, to be honest, Mrs. Butthead probably didn't start, any of the, recent trolls that she was dating, but she probably starts his Harley. Sorry, I was out of breath. But what is that, like New Zealand or something? Why do I have it in my mind that that's like somewhere overseas? Is it? Because that'd be weird if it was. How'd you know that? I don't know. Or is it here in Colorado? I don't know. I didn't recognize any other people. Like I said, I just zoomed in what I could with the stuff and whatnot. But it looks like maybe she's kind of, I think I already said that. So, but I know she wants kids. She got the baby rabies, so she meets a guy like that. Guido is her Prince Charming because, well, she's Guido. Motherfuckers paid on commission, 100,000 air. See, what I do is, I got a bank account, right? And in the one account, I keep like $10,000, right? Yeah, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5 digits, yeah. And then I got another account, right? And see, what I do is, I just save money, and when I get enough money in this, and I want to do something, I do. I build up like $6,000. I take my gutter-hole princess. We go on vacation. See? Yeah, 100,000 air mindset. Who knows? Maybe he's well off. I don't know the dude. But I'll tell you what. Based on the limited information, what I know about Mrs. Butthead and just all that and her personality and her willingness and ease to get to know people, she won the fucking lottery. Yes, she did. Guido or not, Guido is a fucking king in Mrs. Butthead's world. For someone like you, Kleeberg, they're like, well, let's give this guy a shot. But Mrs. Butthead is on cloud 9. You think so, do you? I'd bet money on it. Yeah, I would actually. But she's taken more vacations in the last, 2 years than she's taken in her entire fucking life. But anyway, she lives in an apartment with Guido now. I don't know that, but you know what I mean? Shit, upwards and onwards, man. Every day she probably just gets up and is like, Just saying, But Guido's the same way. Whatever, I don't know. That's a thing, So that's some people have a thing for, the fugly ducks and like Jakery Boy. He since disappeared. He was on my list. He went radio silent. Dude, yeah, Jakery Boy, not Wacky Zacky. But Jakery Boy was a good all-American boy, and he had a desire to start a family, but he fell for a fat chick. Like real fat. Well, not real fat, but god damn. I remember I saw her do a backflip one time. She was on the cheerleading team. She couldn't have been that fat. Oh, she was pretty round. But, and I remember I said that, it was like, I don't know, 5, 6 years ago. Like, what the fuck? Like, never mind if she's got the drive, and the muscle, biologically, how do her, like, muscles and tendons support that? Why does she not have, she appears to have normal human-sized knees. In order for a human to pull that off, she'd have to have, like, elephant knees. Okay, and those appear to be normal knees. What's happening? But, anyway. Yeah, he went radio silent. He was a good boy. He was dating an all-American boy. I'd vouch for him. I wouldn't vouch for Wacky Zacky. Not that Wacky Zacky's a bad dude or anything. It's just he's... hey guys, watch me slam vodka and somebody slap me in the face. I got a check mark next to my name. whack his ass, or Jacob was. No, he got a tattoo across his chest that said family. That's a bit much. Again, he's kind of miswired, but good for him, man. Do your thing. Um, I don't know if he'll make a good dad or not. He probably will. He's got the heart, but does he have the mind? Because everybody's got the heart, because everybody's all enthusiastic and their neurons are firing, and like I said, newlyweds become young families. Then then the kids get a little older, and then they settle in, and the novelty of anything eventually wears off. So, and that's why the 7-year itch is a thing. It takes about 5 to 7 years, for things to settle down and become routine. And that's the killer of relationships and families. I'm gonna write a book on it. But and you got to get creative with it. You got to tweak it. You got to really. It's always got to be something new and something genuine. You can't just, like, for example, keep taking vacations and whatnot. Never been here, but this is still a routine. Vacation to some new place. I've never been to this place. This place is amazing. Relationships are difficult. Like I said, humans are complicated. Everything has a flip side. The more complex something is, might not be complicated. Might be rudimentary, elementary shit, but it's complex. There's a bundle rat's nest of it, and it all affects things differently. The more prone it is to failure. So, intertechnology or humans. You like love, marriage, families, art, poetry, movies. Okay. But anyway. So I think Guido might actually have a thing, for the underdog, intermissive butthead. Someone like you. And I'm just thinking out loud here, but shit like that generally doesn't happen. I mean, he's not like a model or anything, but he looks normal. Relatively fit. He actually looks fairly fit. But wonder how long it takes a fella like that to build and maintain a physique like that. Years? Months. For me to get in that kind of shape, and like I said, he's not like whatever, or maybe he is. Hell, I don't know. Take his shirt off, maybe what. But yeah, I'm gonna say sick. Like I said, within a month, and again, all my horrors are like, wait a minute. We're all waiting. Especially Bundle Baby. Leave a comment below. Ooh. Fucko, I just, like I said, leave a comment below. Shit. Bunny humper. Shit. Well, what I need to do, like if I really wanted to take this shit seriously, I would deliver. I would get on camera and I would crank out 100 push-ups. Okay? Or you're waiting till after Christmas, because that's like another 2 weeks. Week and a half. Okay. Well, that is going to kind of, stuff. Just, it is what it is. Either will or I won't. I'm not shutting my channel down, so. Farkles. You want to see Big Daddy Papa Bear crank out 100 consecutive push-ups with no rest? And here's the thing, like a guy like, this is going to sound weird, but we'll use a guy like Guido, for example. There's a fairly fit-looking boy there. How long did it take him to get to 100 push-ups? Did it take him a month and a half, or did it take him a year? That's kind of what we're going with here. Oh, look who decided to show up to the game, good God. Mr. All Talk. But like I said, I just want to be big. Like I said, Tank Abbott back in the day, minus the gut, when he started to like bulk up and lose weight. No, I don't want to look like that. There was somebody that I wanted to look like. What's that guy's name? Sean Baker. Kinda. I just want to be a big motherfucker. I don't want to be defined, and I do not want a six-pack or any of that shit. But as I've said before, I ain't even gonna bother saying it because I've said it so many times. It sounds stupid, boy. Oh, I apologize for the yawns. Anyway, that's pretty much all I got to say. But a whole lot of nothing. Hey, Kleber, real quickly. Must be fate. Because I had mentioned you and your dog and how you're holding it all cute and shit. You're just so excruciatingly beautiful. I saw a girl holding a little puppy Frenchie. It was like a teenager Frenchie. It wasn't quite a puppy anymore. And she was stroking it and loving it. And made me think of you. You know what they say. If everything and everybody reminds you of them, you must be in love with them. So, because I don't pick this shit. I just go through life. Shit makes me think of shit, Oh, that makes me think of Mrs. Butthead. That makes me think of Kleber. That makes me think of Farkles. So apparently I've got a lot of love to give. So, whichever one of you bitches, broads, and bimbos, wants to take your shot. Thing is, if you took your shot right now, I'd reject you. I would. I want to sex you up. No, you don't. So, I'm weird. I'm fucking different. So why don't you get your fucking act together if you've got a bunch of hoes, you've got a bunch of lows on hay away, waiting to sex you up and wanting to convince you to wife them up and bear their children. Most people would be like, yeah, sounds good. Oh, yeah, you got a point. I don't know. I've just gotten so used to my routine, though. It's comfortable. It's familiar. Like I said, Farkles, if I woke up with you in my bed, it'd be like, shit. What are we going to do today? Oh. I know what I would do today, but what are we going to do today? Oh, Farkles, you make me such a happy boy. Shit. Oh, anyway. Hey, Bundle Baby, did you have that Sir Lancelot shit laying around, or was that because I was just talking about that? Did you go buy that, or you have to wait for it to show up, in the mail? The timing's about right. That doesn't necessarily mean anything, though. It's just what I happen to see. I mean, it was your friend, but let's include her, absolutely. A threesome, with the three of us, and then, some one-on-ones. So, because she's damaged goods. Like, she really is. She's probably got some, like, PTSD issues if it's the same girl. It sounds like she went through some shit. Either, an uncle, an abusive boyfriend, a father, something fucked up happened to her, at the hands of an evil person. And I don't know, what the deal is with this evil person, if they're in prison or what these days, but you don't have that. You're just kind of the grunge goth, alternative chick who did her own thing. You're not damaged goods. Your friend is damaged goods. And like I said, you have to handle that a certain way. And there's a way that can be handled, and she can feel natural and free. When she's with you, she is not damaged goods. But there's a way to do that, and it's hard for me to put into words, which means I don't know what I'm talking about, which we all know isn't true. But just like I've said with Bundle Baby, you know what I mean? You got to nurture them without letting them know you're nurturing them. You got to build them up and prop them up without letting them know that you're propping them up. And the secret is it's got to be legit and natural. With a little bit, it's kind of in this direction or that direction, but that's kind of the secret. If you have to maintain a script, it's going to fall apart. It's just got to be natural because there's no script. But anyway. And if you're a player, baller, top 1%er like me, then yes, you can kind of make it natural based on what the situation is. So, you know what I'm trying to say? It's like different strokes for different strokes. It's like, oh, it's natural. It's just this chick's a little bit different than that chick. So, where's she at? Where's she been? Where's she at now? What does she want out of life? And you just assess how you treat her and how you interact with her. It's just that simple, really. Like I said, I'm going to write a book. This is so absurd. Well, I guess that's it. I'll push the red button and upload this now. Big Daddy Papa Bear just needs a little bit more time. 100 push-ups. Hoorah. Oh, it's going to happen. Just calm down, Farkles. You got to push. Oh, yeah. Why do I think that? Am I right or am I wrong? You want to see me do 100 push-ups, don't you? Don't you, girl? Oh, yeah.